Cybernetics. 81 languages. Principal diagram of a cybernetic system with a feedback loop. For organisms with both organic and mechanical parts, see cyborg. For other uses, see cybernetics, disambiguation. This article's lead section may be too short to adequately summarize the key points. Please consider expanding the lead to provide an accessible overview of all important aspects of the article. June 2023. Cybernetics is the transdisciplinary study of circular processes such as feedback systems where outputs are also inputs. It is concerned with general principles that are relevant across multiple contexts, 1, including in ecological, technological, biological, cognitive and social systems, and also in practical activities such as designing, 2, learning, and managing. The field is named after an example of circular causal feedback, that of steering a ship. The ancient Greek, kybants, means helmsperson. In steering a ship, the helmsperson adjusts their steering in continual response to the effect it is observed as having, forming a feedback loop through which a steady course can be maintained in a changing environment, responding to disturbances from crosswinds and tide. 3, 4. Cybernetics transdisciplinary, 5. Character has meant that it intersects with a number of other fields, leading to it having both wide influence and diverse interpretations. Definitions, edit. Problems donating. Other ways to give frequently asked questions. We never sell your information. By submitting, you are agreeing to our donor privacy policy. The Wikimedia Foundation is a non-profit, tax-exempt organization. If you make a recurring donation, you will be debited by the Wikimedia Foundation until you notify us to stop. We'll send you an email, which will include a link to easy cancellation instructions. I already donated. How often would you like to donate? One time give monthly. Please select an amount, USD. The average donation in the United States is around $13. $2.75, $10, $15, $25, $50, $75, $100 other. Please select a payment method. Bank transfer, ACH. Maybe later. 1. Suzo RCN. 2. 3. Continue. Wikipedia still can't be sold. September the 5th, an important update for readers in the United States. Today is the day, please don't skip this 1-minute read. We're sorry to interrupt, but it's Thursday, September the 5th, and this message will only be up for a few hours. We ask you to react on the number of times you visited Wikipedia in the past year, and if you're able to give $2.75 to the Wikimedia Foundation. If everyone reading this gave just $2.75, we'd hit our goal in a few hours. In the age of AI, access to variable facts is crucial. Wikipedia is at the heart of online information, powering everything from your personal searches to emerging AI technologies. Your gift strengthens the knowledge of today and tomorrow. Just 2% of our readers donate, so if you have given in the past and Wikipedia still provides you with $2.75 worth of knowledge, kindly donate today. If you are undecided, remember that any contribution helps, whether it's $2.75 or $25. Proud host of Wikipedia and its sister sites. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Simple feedback model. AB0. For negative feedback. Cybernetics has been defined in a variety of ways, reflecting the richness of its conceptual base. 6. One of the best known definitions is that of the American scientist Norbert Wiener, who characterized cybernetics as concerned with control and communication in the animal and the machine. 7. Another early definition is that of the Macy Cybernetics Conferences, where cybernetics was understood as the study of circular causal and feedback mechanisms in biological and social systems. 8. Margaret Mead emphasized the role of cybernetics as a form of cross-disciplinary thought which made it possible for members of many disciplines to communicate with each other easily in a language which all could understand. 9. Other definitions include 10. The art of governing or the science of government, André Marie Ampère, the art of steersmanship, Ross Ashby, the study of systems of any nature which are capable of receiving, storing, and processing information so as to use it for control, André Komogrove, and a branch of mathematics dealing with problems of control, recursiveness, and information, focuses on forms and the patterns that connect, Gregory Bateson. Etymology, edit. The ancient Greek term, kubentikos, good at, steering, appears in Plato's Republic, 11, and Alcibiades, where the metaphor of a steersman is used to signify the governance of people. 12. The French word cybernetic was also used in 1834 by the physicist André Marie Ampère to denote the sciences of government in his classification system of human knowledge. According to Norbert Wiener, the word cybernetics was coined by a research group involving himself and Arturo Rosenblueth in the summer of 1947. 7. It has been attested in print since at least 1948 through Wiener's book Cybernetics, or Control and Communication in the Animal and the Machine. Note 1, in the book, Wiener states, after much consideration, we have come to the conclusion that all the existing terminology has too heavy a bias to one side or another to serve the future development of the field as well as it should, and as happens so often to scientists, we have been forced to coin at least one artificial Neo-Greek expression to fill the gap. We have decided to call the entire field of control and communication theory, whether in the machine or in the animal, by the name cybernetics, which we form from the Greek or steersman. Moreover, Wiener explains, the term was chosen to recognize James Clerk Maxwell's 1868 publication on feedback mechanisms involving governors, noting that the term governor is also derived from cubens, via Latin corruption gubernator. Finally, Wiener motivates the choice by steering engines of a ship being one of the earliest and best developed forms of feedback mechanisms. 7. History, edit. First wave, edit. See also, Macy Conferences and Ratio Club. The initial focus of cybernetics was on parallels between regulatory feedback processes in biological and technological systems. 2 foundational articles were published in 1943, Behavior, Purpose and Teleology by Arturo Rosenblueth, Norbert Wiener, and Julian Baiguilo, based on the research on living organisms that Rosenblueth did in Mexico, and the paper A Logical Calculus of the Ideas Immanent in Nervous Activity by Warren McCulloch and Walter Pitts. The Foundations of cybernetics were then developed through a series of transdisciplinary conferences funded by the Josiah Macy, Jr. Foundation, between 1946 and 1953. The conferences were chaired by McCulloch and had participants included Ross Ashby, Gregory Bateson, Heinz von Foerster, Margaret Mead, John von Neumann, and Norbert Wiener. In the UK, similar focuses were explored by the Ratio Club, an informal dining club of young psychiatrists, psychologists. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Norbert Wiener. Physiologists, mathematicians and engineers that met between 1949 and 1958. Wiener introduced the neologism cybernetics to denote the study of teleological mechanisms and popularized it through the book Cybernetics, or Control and Communication in the Animal and the Machine. 7. During the 1950s, cybernetics was developed as a primarily technical discipline, such as in Chien-Xusen's 1954 Engineering Cybernetics. In the Soviet Union, cybernetics was initially considered with suspicion, 14, but became accepted from the mid to late 1950s. By the 1960s and 1970s, however, cybernetics transdisciplinarity fragmented, with technical focuses separating into separate fields. Artificial intelligence, AI, was founded as a distinct discipline at the Dartmouth Workshop in 1956, differentiating itself from the broader cybernetics field. After some uneasy coexistence, AI gained funding and prominence. Consequently, cybernetic sciences such as the study of artificial neural networks were downplayed. 15. Similarly, computer science became defined as a distinct academic discipline in the 1950s and early 1960s. 16. Second wave, edit. The second wave of cybernetics came to prominence from the 1960s onwards, with its focus inflecting away from technology towards social, ecological, and philosophical concerns. It was still grounded in biology, notably Maturana and Vela's autopoiesis, and built on earlier work on self-organizing systems and the presence of anthropologists Mead and Bateson in the Macy meetings. The Biological Computer Laboratory, founded in 1958 and active until the mid-1970s under the direction of Heinz von Foerster at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, was a major incubator of this trend in cybernetics research. 17. Focuses of the second wave of cybernetics included management cybernetics, such as Stafford B's biologically inspired viable system model, work in family therapy, drawing on Bateson, social systems, such as in the work of Niklas Luhmann. Epistemology and pedagogy, such as in the development of radical constructivism. 18. Cybernetics core theme of circular causality was developed beyond goal-oriented processes to concerns with reflexivity and recursion. This was especially so in the development of second-order cybernetics, or the cybernetics of cybernetics, developed and promoted by Heinz von Foerster, which focused on questions of observation, cognition, epistemology, and ethics. The 1960s onwards also saw cybernetics begin to develop exchanges with the creative arts, design, and architecture. Notably with the Cybernetic Serendipity Exhibition, ICA, London, 1968, curated by Josiah Richart, 1920, and the Unrealized Fun Palace Project, London, Unrealized, 1964 onwards, where Gordon Pask was consultant to architect Cedric Price and theatre director Joan Littlewood. 21. Third wave, edit. From the 1990s onwards, there has been a renewed interest in cybernetics from a number of directions. Early cybernetic work on artificial neural networks has been returned to as a paradigm in machine learning and artificial intelligence. The entanglements of society with emerging technologies has led to exchanges with feminist technoscience and posthumanism. Re-examinations of cybernetics history have seen science studies scholars emphasizing cybernetics' unusual qualities as a science, such as its performative ontology. 22. Practical design disciplines have drawn on cybernetics for theoretical underpinning and transdisciplinary connections. Emerging topics include how cybernetics engagements with social, human, and ecological contexts might come together with its earlier technological focus, whether as a critical discourse, 23, 24, or a new branch of engineering. 25. Key concepts and theories, edit. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. The central theme in cybernetics is feedback. Feedback is a process where the observed outcomes of actions are taken as inputs for further action in ways that support the pursuit, maintenance, or disruption of particular conditions, forming a circular causal relationship. In steering a ship, the helmsperson maintains a steady course in a changing environment by adjusting their steering in continual response to the effect it is observed as having. 3. Other examples of circular causal feedback include technological devices such as the thermostat, where the action of a heater responds to measured changes in temperature regulating the temperature of the room within a set range, and the centrifugal governor of a steam engine, which regulates the engine's speed. Biological examples such as the coordination of volitional movement through the nervous system and the homeostatic processes that regulate variables such as blood sugar, and processes of social interaction such as conversation. 26. Negative feedback processes are those that maintain particular conditions by reducing, hence negative, the difference from a desired state, such as where a thermostat turns on a heater when it is too cold and turns a heater off when it is too hot. Positive feedback processes increase, hence positive, the difference from a desired state. An example of positive feedback is when a microphone picks up the sound that it is producing through a speaker, which is then played through the speaker, and so on. In addition to feedback, cybernetics is concerned with other forms of circular processes including feed-forward, recursion, and reflexivity. Other key concepts and theories in cybernetics include autopoiesis, black box, conversation theory, double-bind theory. Double binds are patterns created in interaction between two or more parties in ongoing relationships where there is a contradiction between messages at different logical levels that creates a situation with emotional threat but no possibility of withdrawal from the situation and no way to articulate the problem. 27. The theory was first described by Gregory Bateson and colleagues in the 1950s with regard to the origins of schizophrenia. 28. But it is also characteristic of many other social contexts. 27. Experimental epistemology. 29. Good regulator theorem. Perceptual control theory, a model of behavior based on the properties of negative feedback, cybernetic control loops. A key insight of PCT is that the controlled variable is not the output of the system, the behavioral actions, but its input. Perception. The theory came to be known as perceptual control theory to distinguish from those control theorists that assert or assume that it is the system's output that is controlled. Method of levels is an approach to psychotherapy based on perceptual control theory where the therapist aims to help the patient shift their awareness to higher levels of perception in order to resolve conflicts and allow reorganization to take place. Radical constructivism. Second-order cybernetics, also known as the cybernetics of cybernetics. Second-order cybernetics is the recursive application of cybernetics to itself and the practice of cybernetics according to such a critique. Self-organization. Social systems theory. Variety and requisite variety. Viable system model. Related fields and applications, edit. Cybernetics' central concept of circular causality is of wide applicability, leading to diverse applications and relations with other fields. Many of the initial applications of cybernetics focused on engineering, biology, and exchanges between the Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Project CyberSyn was an early form of cybernetic economic planning. 2. Such as medical cybernetics and robotics and topics such as neural networks, heterarchy. 30. In the social and behavioral sciences, cybernetics has included and influenced work in anthropology, sociology, economics, family therapy. 31. Cognitive science, and psychology. 32, 33. As cybernetics has developed, it broadened in scope to include work in management, design. 34. Pedagogy, and the creative arts. 35. While also developing exchanges with constructivist philosophies, countercultural movements. 36. And media studies. 37. The development of management cybernetics has led to a variety of applications, notably to the national economy of Chile under the Allende government in Project CyberSyn. In design, cybernetics has been influential on interactive architecture, human-computer interaction. 38. Design research. 39. And the development of systemic design and meta-design practices. Cybernetics is often understood within the context of systems science, systems theory, and systems thinking. 41. Systems approaches influenced by cybernetics include critical systems thinking, which incorporates the viable system model, systemic design, and system dynamics, which is based on the concept of causal feedback loops. Many fields trace their origins in whole or part to work carried out in cybernetics, or were partially absorbed into cybernetics when it was developed. These include artificial intelligence, bionics, cognitive science, control theory, complexity science, computer science, information theory and robotics. Some aspects of modern artificial intelligence, particularly the social machine, are often described in cybernetic terms. 42. Journals and societies, edit. See also, List of systems sciences organizations and List of systems science journals. Academic journals with focuses in cybernetics include Constructivist Foundations, Cybernetics and Human Knowing, Cybernetics and Systems, Enacting Cybernetics, an open-access journal published by the Cybernetics Society and hosted by Ubiquity Press. 43. Biological Cybernetics. i.e. transactions on systems, man, and cybernetics, systems. i.e. transactions on human-machine systems. i.e. transactions on cybernetics. i.e. transactions on computational social systems. Cybernetics. Academic societies primarily concerned with cybernetics or aspects of it include American Society for Cybernetics, ASC, founded in 1964. British Cybernetics Society, CYBSOC. Metafrom, D. The Metafrom Group was set up in 2003 to develop Stafford Bee's legacy in organizational cybernetics. The Metafrom Group was born in a syntegration in 2003 and have every year after developed a conference on issues related to organizational cybernetics theory and practice, i.e. systems, man, and cybernetics society. RC51 Socia Cybernetics. RC51 is a research committee of the International Sociological Association promoting the development of socio-cybernetic theory and research within the social sciences. 44. SCIO, Systems and Complexity in Organization, is a community of systems practitioners who believe that traditional approaches to running organizations are no longer capable of dealing with the complexity and turbulence faced by. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Organizations today and are responsible for many of the problems we see today. SCIO delivers an apprenticeship on master's level and a certification in systems practice. 45. See also, edit. Automation. Artificial intelligence. Autonomous agency theory. Complex systems. Gaia hypothesis. The human use of human beings. Industrial ecology. Principia cybernetica. Superorganism. Synergetics, Haken. Techtology. Viable system theory. Further reading, edit. Ascott, Roy, 1967. Behaviorist Art and the Cybernetic Vision. Cybernetica, Journal of the International Association for Cybernetics, NAMA, 10, pp. 2556. Ashby, William Ross, 1956. An Introduction to Cybernetics, PDF. Chapman and Hall. Retrieved 3 June, 2012. Beer, Stafford, 1974. Designing Freedom. Chichester, West Sussex, England, Wiley. ISBN 978-0471951650. François, Charles, 1999. Systemics and Cybernetics in a Historical Perspective. In Systems Research and Behavioral Science. Vol 16, pp. 203219, 1999. George, F. H. 1971. Cybernetics. Teach Yourself Books. ISBN 978-0-340-05941-8. Dravich, Slava, 2002. From Newspeak to Cyberspeak, A History of Soviet Cybernetics. Cambridge, Massachusetts. UA, MIT Press. ISBN 978-0262-07232-8. Hales, N. Catherine, 1999. How We Became Posthuman, Virtual Bodies in Cybernetics, Literature and Informatics. Chicago, The University of Chicago Press. ISBN 978-0226321462. Hims, Steve Joshua, 1993. Constructing a Social Science for Post-War America, The Cybernetics Group, 1946 to 1953. First ed. Cambridge, Massachusetts UA, MIT Press. ISBN 9780262581233. Helion, Francis, and Cliff Joslin, 2002. Cybernetics and Second-Order Cybernetics, in R.A. Mayers, ed. Encyclopedia of Physical Science and Technology, 3rd ed., Volume 4, Academic Press, San Diego, p. 155-169. Ilgords, Hans Joachim, 1980, Norbert Wiener, Leipzig. Medina, Eden, 2011. Cybernetic Revolutionaries, Technology and Politics in Allendis, Chile. Cambridge, Massachusetts, MIT Press. ISBN 978-0-262-01649-0. Pangaro, Paul. Cybernetics, A Definition. Pask, Gordon, 1972. Cybernetics. Encyclopaedia Britannica. Archived from the original on 28 September 2011. Retrieved 26 September 2007. Pickering, Andrew, 2010. The Cybernetic Brain, Sketches of Another Future, online org.ed. Chicago, University of Chicago Press. ISBN 978-0226667898. Von Foerster, Heinz, 1995. Ethics and Second-Order Cybernetics, archived 28 January 2014 at the Wayback Machine. Wiener, Norbert, 1948. Hermann Ansi, ed. Cybernetics, or Control and Communication in the Animal and the Machine. Paris, Technology Press. Retrieved 3 June 2012. Wiener, Norbert, 1950. Cybernetics and Society, The Human Use of Human Beings. Houghton Mifflin. Notes, edit. 1. While Wiener's book presents cybernetics in a scientific context, its subtitle does not use the term science. 13, and Wiener refers to cybernetics as a field when defining it. 7. Ashby, however, refers to Wiener as defining cybernetics as the science of communication and control. 1, and many subsequent authors follow Ashby. References, edit. B. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 1. AB Ashby, W.R. 1956. An Introduction to Cybernetics. London, Chapman and Hall. 2. Design Cybernetics. Design Research Foundations. Cham, Springer International Publishing. 2019 do. 10.1007/978-3-030. 18557-2. ISBN 978-3-030-18556-5. ISSN 2366-4622. S2 SID 239279379. 3. AB Gage, Stephen, 1 January 2007. The Boat /Helmsman. Technoetic Arts. 5, 1. Intellect, 1524. Do. 10.1386/ter.5.1.15_1 ISSN 1477-965X 4. What is cybernetics? NTNU www.ntnu.edu Retrieved 27 April 2023 5. Muller, Albert, 2000 A Brief History of the BCL Osterreichisch-Zeitschrift für Geschichtswissenschaften 11, 1930 Archived from the original on the 22nd of July 2012 Retrieved 6 June 2012 6. Von Foerster, Heinz, 2003 Ethics and Second-Order Cybernetics Understanding New York, N.Y., Springer New York pp. 287304 do 10.1007/4-387-21722-3_14 ISBN 978-0-387-95392-2 It seems that cybernetics is many different things to many different people. But this is because of the richness of its conceptual base, and I believe that this is very good. Otherwise cybernetics would become a somewhat boring exercise. However, all of those perspectives arise from one central theme, that of circularity. 7. ABCDE Wiener, Norbert, 1948. Cybernetics, or Control and Communication in the Animal and the Machine. Cambridge, Massachusetts, MIT Press. 8. Von Foerster, H. Mead, M. Tuber, H. L., eds. 1951. Cybernetics, Circular Causal and Feedback Mechanisms in Biological and Social Systems. Transactions of the 7th Conference. New York, Josiah Macy, Jr. Foundation. 9. Mead, M. 1968. The Cybernetics of Cybernetics. In H. von Foerster, J. D. White, L. J. Peterson, J. K. Russell, eds. Purposive Systems, PDF. Spartan Books. pp. 111. 10. Definitions. American Society for Cybernetics. 11. Book 6, The Philosophy of Government. 12. Johnson, Barnabas. The Cybernetics of Society. Retrieved 8 January 2012. 13. Glanville, R. 2007. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. The Cybernetics in Design and the Design in Cybernetics. Cybernetics. 36, 9/10, 1173–1206. 14. As a pseudoscience and ideological weapon of imperialist reactionaries, Soviet Philosophical Dictionary, 1954. 15. Carey Annie, Peter, 15 March 2010. On the Importance of Being Emergent. Constructivist Foundations. 5, 289. Retrieved 13 August 2012. Artificial intelligence was born at a conference at Dartmouth in 1956 that was organized by McCarthy, Minsky, Rochester, and Shannon. 3 years after the Macy conferences on cybernetics had ended, Bowden 2006, McCorduck 1972. The two movements coexisted for roughly a decade, but by the mid-1960s, the proponents of symbolic RE gained control of national funding conduits and ruthlessly defunded cybernetics research. This effectively liquidated the subfields of self-organizing systems, neural networks and adaptive machines, evolutionary programming, biological computation, and bionics for several decades, leaving the workers in management, therapy and the social sciences to carry the torch. I think some of the polemical pushing and shoving between first-order control theorists and second-order crowds that I witnessed in subsequent decades was the cumulative result of a shift of funding, membership, and research from the hard natural sciences to soft socio-psychological interventions. 16 Denning, Peter J. 2000. Computer Science, the Discipline. Encyclopedia of Computer Science. 17 Muller, A., and Muller, K. eds. An Unfinished Revolution, Heinz von Foerster and the Biological Computer Laboratory /BCL. 1958-1976, edition Eckerorm, 2007. 18 Glanville, R. 2002. Second-order cybernetics. In F. Paraluna, ed., Systems Science and Cybernetics. In Encyclopedia of Life Support Systems, ILS. Oxford, EOLSS. 19 Richart, J. ed. Cybernetic Serendipity, The Computer and the Arts. Studio International, Special Issue. 20 Fernandez, M. 2009. Aesthetical Potent Environments or How Pasque Détourned Instrumental Cybernetics. In P. Brown, C. Gear, N. Lambert, and C. Mason, eds, White Heat Cold Logic, British Computer Art 1960-1980 MIT Press. 21 Matthews, Stanley, 1 September 2005. The Fun Palace, Cedric Price's Experiment in Architecture and Technology. Technoetic Arts. 3. 2. Intellect, 7392. Do. 10.1336/ter.3.2.73/1. ISSN 1477-965X. 22 Pickering, A. 2010. The Cybernetic Brain, Sketches of Another Future. University of Chicago Press. 23 Skolt, Tom, Sweeting, Ben, 5 August 2022. Possibilities for a Critical Cybernetics. Systems Research and Behavioral Science. 39, 5. Wiley, 986989. Do. 10.1002/SES.2891. ISSN 1092-7026. S2 SID 2514322252. 24 Krippendorf K. 2023, A Critical Cybernetics. Constructivist Foundations 19, 182-93 https://constructivist.info/19/1/1/082. 25 Genevieve Bell, 7 January 2020. Anthropology, Cybernetics, and Establishing a New Branch of Engineering at ANU. Ethnopod. With J. Hasbrook. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 26 Doubly, Hugh, Pangaro, Paul, 2019. Cybernetics and Design, Conversations for Action. Design Cybernetics. Design Research Foundations. Springer International Publishing. pp. 85-99. Do. 10.1017430301855572_4. ISBN 978-3. 030-18556-5. ISSN 2366-4622. S2 SID 338950017. 27 AB Mary Catherine Bateson. 2005. The Double Bind, Pathology and Creativity. Cybernetics and Human Knowing. 12, 1-2. 28 Bateson, G., Jackson, D.D., Haley, J. and Weekland, J. 1956, Toward a Theory of Schizophrenia. Behavioral Science, Volume 1, 251. 264. 29 McCulloch, W.S., 1965b, 1964, A Historical Introduction to the Postulational Foundations of Experimental Epistemology, in Embodiments of Mind, The MIT Press, Cambridge, Massachusetts, pp. 359-373. 30 McCulloch, Warren, 1945. A Heterarchy of Values Determined by the Topology of Nervous Nets. In Bulletin of Mathematical Biophysics, 7, 1945, 89-93. 31 Smith, Miranda, Karam, Eli, 2018. Second-order Cybernetics in Family Systems Theory. Encyclopedia of Couple and Family Therapy. Springer International Publishing. pp. 1-2. Do. 10.1017833191587778_3081. ISBN 978-3-319-15877-8. 32 Scott, Bernard, the 15th of July, 2016. Cybernetic Foundations for Psychology. Constructivist Foundations. 11, 3. Alexander Riegler. 509517. ISSN 1782-348-X. Retrieved 14 November, 2023. 33 Tilak, Shantanu, Glassman, Michael, Kuznetkova, Irina, Pelfrey, G. Logan, 28 October, 2021. Applications of Cybernetics to Psychological Theory, Historical and Conceptual Explorations. Theory and Psychology. 32, 2. Sage Publications, 298325. Do. 10.101177/095935432110538004. ISSN 0959-3543. S2 SID 240187814. 34 Design Cybernetics. Design Research Foundations. Springer International Publishing. 2019 Do. 10.1007/978-3-030. 18557-2. ISBN 978-3-030-18556-5. ISSN 2366-4622. S2 SID 239279379. 35 Scott, Tom, 2 May 2020. A proposal for the role of the arts in a new phase of second-order cybernetics. Cybernetics. 49, 8. Emerald, 2153 2170. Do. 10.1001/K03-2019-0172. ISSN 0368-492X. S2 SID 2190512224. 36 doubly, H, and Pangaro, P. 2015. How Cybernetics Connects Computing, Counterculture, and Design. In Hippie Modernism. The Struggle for Utopia. Walker Arts Center. http://www.dolly.com/articles/cybernetics-and-counterculture.html. 37 Logan, Robert K. 2015, Feed Forward, I. Richards, Cybernetics and Marshall McLuhan. Systema, Connecting Kata, Life. Culture and Technology, 3, 1. pp. 177-185 http://openresearch.okadu.ca/id/eprint/650/ 38 Andres, Josh, Zafiroglu, Alexandra, Danielle, Catherine, Wong, Paul, Hneen, Mina, Ju, Kswaniang, Sweeting, Ben, Arnold. Michael, McNamara, Delia Pembury, Helfgott, Erila, 29 November 2022. Cybernetic Lenses for Designing and Living in a Complex World. Proceedings of the 34th Australian Conference on Human-Computer Interaction. New York, NY, USA, ACM. pp. 348351. Do. 10.101545/3572921.3576209. ISBN 9798400700248. 39 Sweeting, Ben. The 14th of September 2017. Design Research as a Variety of Second-Order Cybernetic Practice, PDF. New Horizons for Second-Order Cybernetics. Series on Knots and Everything. Volume 60. World Scientific. pp. 227238. Do. 10.101422/9789813226265_0035. ISBN 978-981-322-625-8. ISSN 0219-9769. 40 For example by Ray Eisen, R. 2012. A Cybersystemic Framework for Practical Action. In Murray, Joy, Cawthorne, Glenn, Day. Christopher and Andrew, Chris eds. Enough for All Forever. A Handbook for Learning About Sustainability. Champaign, Illinois. Common Ground Publishing, pp. 269284. 41 Checkland, p. 1981. Systems Thinking, Systems Practice. Wiley, Chichester. 42 Christianini, Nello, 2023. The Shortcut, Why Intelligent Machines Do Not Think Like Us, First ed. Boca Raton. ISBN 978-1-003. 33581-8. OCLC 13524800147. 43 enacting cybernetics. 44 RC51 Socio-Cybernetics. 45 home. Systemspractice.org. External links, edit. General. Norbert Wiener and Stefano Doblager, A Comparative Analysis. Reading list for Cybernetics. Principia Cybernetica Web. Web Dictionary of Cybernetics and Systems. Glossary slideshow, 136 slides, archived 5 July 2015 at the Wayback Machine. Basics of Cybernetics. Archived from the original on the 11th of August 2010. Retrieved 23rd of January 2016. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. What is cybernetics? Liver's short introductory videos on YouTube. Societies and journals. American Society for Cybernetics. IEEE Systems, MAN, and Cybernetics Society. International Society for Cybernetics and Systems Research. The Cybernetics Society. Categories: Cybernetics, Transhumanism, Science and Technology Studies, Automation. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.